Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
This is fantastic. I thought I was going to have to put Mrs. James off again, but if you can help me with Lassiter's after school, I can do her first.
Yes, well, make sure you do. Her husband was in the pub last night and he said the grass is so tall he needs a machete to get to the letterbox.
It hasn't been that long since I cut it.
So I'll meet you at Lassiter's.
Yep, as soon as you can. And put on your oldest clothes. It's going to be hard work.
I don't care. I'll be earning my own money in a real job for once.
Yes, well, no exploitation, Henry Ramsay.
Mum, I don't exploit. I delegate.
Delegate, that's what you do, isn't it?
It smells fantastic.
Oh, help yourself. Oh, would you like to take some for Katie's play lunch? There you go.
Thanks. Aunt Bev never makes stuff like this.
Yeah, well, she's too busy being a doctor. I mean, anyone can bake biscuits. You've got to be really clever to go and learn medicine. Anyway, you can pop in here any time you've got a sweet tooth. Oh, heavens, I better get over to Des, as Mike said he'd be leaving for uni about now. Excuse me.
Hey, give Jamie a big hug for me, will you?
Right.
But she's great. But what do you want to go marry the old windbag across the road for?
Harold?
Yeah.
He's all right.
No, he's not. He reckons he's better than everyone else. Can't you tell? Yeah, I know we're going to be late for school.
Aunt Beverly said you've got to come home straight away. I think you're in big trouble.
They may be your sister's children, but they don't appear to have had any parental guidance in their upbringing. They show a total lack of respect for their elders.
They've had problems, I know, but they do seem to be settling down quite happily now.
Yes, quite happily making mischief.
Mrs. Mangel, we don't know that it was Todd who sent the undertaker to your house.
Who else could have done such a thing? Apart from the fact that he actually threatened me in the coffee shop yesterday.
He didn't tell me he'd done that.
Oh, Dr. Marshall, you've a lot to learn about children if you think they're going to tell you things that put them in a bad light.
But I do know enough about people not to make judgments until I've heard both sides of the story.
Well, of course, if you're going to take his word against mine.
It's such an extraordinary thing for a child to do. I mean, how would he know enough about undertakers to even think of setting up a prank like this?
I hardly think prank is the right word. And you, of all people, should be aware of the fatal consequences that could have occurred from such a shock to a heart as weak as mine.
Whatever you're blaming me for, I didn't do it.
I'm glad to hear you don't have a guilty conscience.
Dr.
Just a minute, Mrs. Mangel. We'll deal with specifics first, shall we? Todd, did you arrange for an undertaker to visit Mrs. Mangel?
An undertaker? No, but I wish I had.
Todd, so it definitely wasn't you?
But definitely.
There you are. Are you sure that they didn't get your name off a mailing list?
I'm quite sure. More than I am about this young hooligan's innocence anyway. Of course he's going to deny it.
Todd, did you threaten Mrs. Mangel in the coffee shop yesterday?
Well, yeah, but she deserved it. Katie had this bug for her school project, and they threw it away.
That still doesn't give you the right to threaten anyone.
It certainly doesn't. And the boy's obviously gone out of his way to seek revenge, what's more.
I have not.
Don't make things worse by lying, young man. You're as guilty as sin. And your aunt doesn't believe you any more than I do you?
You're going to be very late for work. The other employees will think that you're taking advantage of being the boss's son.
Well, that's their problem. Granted, it's Dad's business that could be on the line.
Darling, have you found any evidence to back up your suspicions of Ross?
Not exactly, but I did have another talk with Jeff Garry.
Just make sure that you're being objective. You still can't be certain that it isn't sour grapes because he got the sack.
I know how to keep an open mind. I'm going to be a journalist, remember?
Oh, yes, of course, and they're always objective.
Something fishy's going on. I mean, why else weren't the parcels Jeff delivered entered in the proper book? And Gran, Jeff actually saw one of the parcels being opened. He reckons it was full of money.
Oh, then I think you should get Jeff to have a talk with your father.
He won't do it.
Then you should have a quiet word with him yourself.
Not until I've got some proof. Once Dad gets involved, he'll want to confront Ross. It'll be his word against Jeff's, and you know whose side Dad'll be on. Ross will lay low and we'll never catch him.
Darling, why have you come to me?
I just want you to get Ross into a, I don't know, relaxed atmosphere. Somewhere he feels safe.
Go on.
Well, I thought you could invite him and his wife over to dinner with you, Dad and Beverly. You could get them to talk about work and something might slip. Something which might give him away.
Look, I really don't want to start playing Mata Hari.
Oh, come on, Gran, it's for Dad's sake. I mean, you know, it's important. Please?
Oh, well, I suppose a dinner party won't do any harm. But it'll be a surprise to Margaret and Ross, because I haven't seen them socially for quite a while.
Oh, thanks, Gran. Oh, I knew you'd help.
Well, don't get your hopes up too high. I can't see anything at all incriminating coming out over beef Wellington, can you?
Oh, I don't know. It was Wellington who finished Napoleon's run, wasn't it?
This whole incident has been extremely distressing.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been much fun for me either.
Then let this be a lesson, young man. Practical jokes invariably backfire on the perpetrator.
Not the... Look, I didn't do it.
You can protest your innocence until you're blue in the face. But I know an unprincipled young rogue when I see one. I want him severely punished, Dr. Marshall. An apology will not suffice in this instance. Not that I've been offered one.
I am in charge of Todd's welfare at the moment, and I'll decide whether punishment is necessary or not.
If you don't take action, I shall. Authorities exist to deal with delinquent children, and I won't hesitate to approach them if I feel the need.
Todd is not a delinquent.
Furthermore, he needs to be brought into line quickly before he drags his sister down with him.
I reckon that Mr. Bishop should be married to her instead. Then they could be called Mr. and Mrs. Windbag.
It's no joking matter, Todd.
She can't really have Todd taken away, can she?
No, she's just an old dragon.
Why don't you just stay out of her way, and Mr. Bishop's?
I didn't set out to upset her. It's not my fault if they blame me for everything.
I'm going to be late for surgery. I want you waiting here for Jim and me when we get home this afternoon.
You'll get home before me, because Henry said we don't get home till it gets dark.
I said I wanted you waiting here, Todd, so you can forget about Henry and his gardening today.
No way! You said I could go.
And now I'm saying you can't.
It's not fair. You're punishing me for something I didn't do. I don't care what you say. I'm going with Henry.
Todd, wait for me!
Oh, I know I handled it badly, but Mrs. Mangel just went on and on. She was positive that Todd was the culprit, and Todd was equally positive that he wasn't. I thought I was making real progress communicating with those kids, and this has put me right back to square one.
So, do you think that Todd did ring the undertaker?
No, I don't.
Then perhaps you are punishing him undeservedly.
I didn't mean to. The kids were late for school. I was late for surgery. We were all too frazzled to resolve anything. All I wanted to do was put the whole business on hold until we could all sit down and discuss it rationally.
Well, I'm afraid to Todd that would have seemed that school and your job were too important to put off, whereas his job didn't matter.
I suppose you're right. I hadn't really thought about it from his point of view.
It's all very well for me to advise you after the event. Had I been there at the time, I most probably would have made the same mistakes.
I'm not convinced, but thanks for trying to cheer me up. I thought I could handle marriage and a career, and here I am all the time on your doorstep begging for advice.
Yes, but it isn't marriage and a career that you're just coping with, is it? I mean, you hadn't planned on Katie and Todd descending on you. Any idea how long they'll be staying?
Well, according to Annette, nothing's been resolved between her and Bob. And I certainly don't want to send the children back until things have changed.
Of course not. But I don't want to see you giving yourself a nervous breakdown because it's too much to cope with.
I don't think there's much chance of that. I'm very fond of Todd and Katie. It's just that I worry that through lack of experience, I'll do the wrong thing by them. Or Jim.
Oh, you don't have to worry about him. If things get too much for him, he can take his frustrations out on his golf ball. You don't have that outlet.
No, not at the moment. But I do have a very kind friend with a sympathetic ear.
I presume Todd will be coming home from school to change his clothes.
I should jolly well hope so.
Then why don't I try and talk to him then? I will be looking after Katie.
It's not really your problem, Helen.
Oh, no, but perhaps an outsider's point of view might help.
And you'd certainly have more chance of getting through to him than I have at the moment.
No guarantees, but I'll do what I can. Now, that's the second time I've said something like that today.
You mean I'm not the only one who comes running to you with all their problems?
I'm glad that people feel that they can.
Well, thanks for the chat. I think I can handle the rest of the day now.
I suppose the engineering works still keep Jim pretty busy.
Oh, more so than ever. In fact, he's been complaining that he never has any time for the workshop.
Oh, well, he'd better tell Ross to cut back on tendering for new contracts. I presume that's where the extra load is coming from.
Oh, is that how they do it? Tendering. You know, I don't know nearly as much about Jim's work as I should.
Stay clear of it. You need an engineering degree to understand him once he starts talking shop.
You seem to understand it.
Oh, something sparks my interest from time to time.
How's Scott doing? Pulling his weight around the place?
Oh, it's a hard worker. Takes after his old man.
Thank goodness we finished that component run for Adelaide. We're going to need all of our machinery for the government job you picked up last week.
Oh, there's a lot more coming up. Now, just take a look at that tender list.
You've got acceptances for all these?
All but the second last one. That's in the bag. Should have it signed and sealed later today.
Well, at this rate, we're going to need another factory.
But, Madge, I'm sure Des doesn't expect you to do the housework as well as look after his child.
Oh, I know he doesn't. But Eileen's on the phone every hour on the hour, wondering if I'm neglecting her grandson. She asks me so many questions about whether Des and Mike are keeping the place tidy, I'm beginning to think she's got X-ray vision. Do you know I had her on the phone for half an hour before you arrived?
Well, you definitely deserve a break. Let me take over for a while.
Oh, no, it's all right, Helen. I'll do anything I can to help Des.
Yes, well, so will I, but you've done more than your fair share of babysitting lately, Madge Ramsay. It's my turn now.
Helen, if I know you, you've got 1,000 things planned for today.
Yes, I have a few things to do, but I'll take Jamie with me. He'll enjoy the outing.
Yes, I'm sure he would. Oh, thanks, Helen. I would love to have a day to myself. I could do some shopping and pop into the coffee shop and see Harold, that sort of thing.
Good idea.
Right, well, I'll just finish these dishes.
Oh, no, you don't. The dishes can wait.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll dress Jamie then.
I'll do that.
But, oh, all right. His jumpsuit's on the end of his cot. Now, Mike will be back at 3. He can take over for
Madge,
me.
will you please go? And for heaven's sake, try and enjoy yourself. You're starting to sound like Eileen.
Tell you what, I feel old enough to be a grandmother. Heaven knows how I'm going to cope when Scott and Charlene start producing theirs.
Huh?
You got time for a visitor?
Helen! Oh, it's good to see you. And who's this? Not a grandchild, surely.
No, he's Jamie Clarke. I'm minding him for a friend.
Thought you were holding out on me for a moment there. Oh, do you know, I can't remember the last time you dropped in here, Helen.
Well, I'm always wary of disturbing men when they're working. But from what I can gather, you two have been very busy lately.
Yeah, well, that's all thanks to Ross. The number of tenders we've been winning lately has been incredible, and he's the man that puts them all together. As a matter of fact, I'm perfectly happy to leave him to it. Concentrate my energies on the designing and manufacturing side of things.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Oh, just keeping my end up in the business, you know.
Ross, Jim and Beverly are coming to my flat for dinner tonight. Why don't you and Margaret join us?
That sounds like a great idea. I'll have to check it out with her first, but I can't see any problems. You know, it's been so long since we got together socially.
Oh, that's because you and I bore everybody stupid talking shop. There'll be none of that tonight.
Oh, nonsense. I won't mind in the least.
It was Mike who finally got through to Des. I don't know what he said, but it certainly worked.
Well, good for Mike. It is so hard seeing your best mate go through so much grief.
I meant what I said, Dr. Marshall, this morning. If your nephew isn't suitably punished, then I shall take matters into my own hands.
And as I said this morning, I will decide what punishment, if any, Todd gets. Oh, Henry! I'm sorry, but Todd won't be able to help you today.
Yeah, he told me the whole story.
Oh, good. I won't have to explain it all over again.
You're not handling this right, you know.
Oh, really, Henry?
Yeah, no, listen. What are the facts? Mrs. Mangel assumes Todd's guilty, but she's got no proof. Just because he gave her a bit of cheek, she thinks he's capable of anything. Now, Todd told me he didn't do it. I believe him. You are punishing an innocent person, Doc. In fact, you're punishing 2 innocent people, Todd and me. I know all about getting the short end of the stick. I've been getting it most of my life.
It's just as well I don't have my umbrella with me, Henry Ramsay, or you'd be getting the short end of that too.
I wish everyone would mind their own business. This is between Todd and me and nobody else.
Here. Look.
What's the matter, Mrs. Mangel? It's not like you to raise your voice in public.
I've had a very trying day, Mrs. Ramsay. An undertaker called on me this morning.
Oh, good. You got the message, then.
What message? Mrs. Ramsay, what on earth are you talking about?
Eileen sent him. She told me on the phone this morning.
What?
Frankly, I like the idea of planning my own funeral. So does Eileen, obviously.
That doesn't mean she has to plan mine as well.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Mangel. You're making a great big fuss about nothing. All you had to do was tell the man you weren't interested.
What did Eileen do? I can't get the gist of this.
She probably just thought they'd send you a brochure, not turn up on your doorstep.
She had no right to give them my name. Once you're on one mailing list, you might as well be on all of them. There's probably an avalanche of unwanted brochures heading for my house this very minute.
Hey, could be a great sideline to my garden, you know, cleaning out the junk mail from people's letterboxes. We're getting a bit heavy, mate.
Yeah, come on, mate. I'll show you those jobs I want you to do.
I hope you realise, Madge, that Todd's been in trouble over this.
Why's everybody attacking me? I didn't send the undertaker.
I shall have strong words about this to Eileen next time I visit her.
Now, don't you go upsetting her. She's still far from well.
Upsetting her? What about me? Trying to push me into an early grave like that?
Finding your way around all right?
Yes, thanks.
I want you to give this to Mr. Green. There's the address. Make sure you give it to him personally, not to the receptionist or his secretary, only to him, understand?
Sure.
And there's no need to enter it into the delivery book. I've kept a record of it myself. Something wrong?
No.
Dad?
Have you got a minute?
Not now, mate. I'm running late for a meeting.
Yeah, it's pretty important. It won't take long.
Yeah, well, the meeting's pretty important, too. Sorry, we'll catch up later and you can talk all you like, okay?
I didn't know if you'd be here.
Well, that's what Beverly and I arranged.
Yeah, but I knew you were looking after Jamie, and I thought she'd tell you not to come, so I'd have to stay home and look after Katie.
And would you have?
What's the matter? You're going to make me stay anyway.
Katie, there's some nice fresh bread in the kitchen. Why don't you make yourself a sandwich? You must be hungry after school.
All right.
Not you, Todd. I think we should have a little talk.
In other words, you're going to lecture me.
I hope not. Now, you know that Beverly loves both you and Katie very much. And she's happy having you here, but she's not used to the responsibility of looking after children. Sometimes she gets into situations she's not quite sure how to handle, like today. I mean, she couldn't ignore Mrs. Mangel's complaint, but then she didn't want to be unfair to you either. Keeping you home this afternoon, well, that wasn't meant to be a punishment. It was just a chance to talk the situation through. She's on your side, not Mrs. Mangel's.
I guess having us here's a bit of a hassle.
Sometimes.
The crisis is over. Eileen Clarke sent that undertaker to Mrs. Mangel's.
She didn't.
And I'm very sorry I didn't believe you, Todd.
Oh, it's okay. It's probably something I'd do if I would have thought of it.
Don't you dare.
And I'm sorry about giving you such a hard time. I just didn't understand.
Well, hopefully it'll be a situation we'll both handle better next time. If there is a next time.
There's sure to be with Mr. Bishop, Mrs. Mangel and me in the same street.
Well, hurry up and get changed. Henry's waiting for you at Lassiter's.
Okay. And thanks.
Henry, when are you going to get this pool done? It looks awful. Now, I want you to tidy up those whatchamacallits over there. They're looking pretty untidy.
Pool and whatchamacallits, got it.
How the hell are you supposed to know exactly what I want done if you won't even listen to me?
Easy. Pool. You want me to get rid of the ugly bits, right? So I'll give you a handsome garden. Any fool can do that. Which bits did you want me to do again?
Those over there.
Oh, got it. Well, you wait, boss. It'll be the most handsome corner of the whole complex. You know me, you can rely on Henry Ramsay 100%.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that too.
Hey, there isn't a problem, is there, boss? Because you know if there is, you can tell me. I mean, you are the boss.
Relax, Henry. I'm not going to fire you on the spot so you can just stop grovelling, eh?
Yes, sir. You know best. No, I've always said that.
I get the feeling that you like to cut corners.
Oh, you bet I do. Corners, lawns, hedges. I like to cut them all. You're looking at a man who really loves his job, boss.
Henry, when am I going to be able to have a straight conversation with you?
What do you mean?
You're an idiot. G'day, Scott.
G'day.
Hey, how's the engineering going? Started building any bridges yet?
Henry.
What's the matter, mate? You look like somebody just ripped off your typewriter ribbon.
It's not funny, Paul. I mean, it's funny strange, yeah, but it's not funny, ha-ha. I want you to witness something, okay? thought it was. Check it out.
Struth. It's full of paper. My favourite kind.
Boy, I wish it wasn't.